Yeah, no. Out for a walk with my father. Say hi, go on.
Hi folks.
Different location, Norfolk walk. Bit flatter, but it's nice. Good for my knees. Well, we're going in a few weeks' time, which is the Lake District. It's a consistent uphill like this that we're on now. There's a couple of bits when we go over the fells that are really, you know, this sort of thing, you know, and it's just like, yeah. But it's good fun though, it's good fun.
Because so many people walk them, doesn't that make gullies, or do they keep them?
They actually keep some of them maintained.
Right, yeah.
Now where we're going isn't the popular area. It's not a very used area, so it's perfect. I like it because you don't get many visitors there. But the ones you're talking about, they helicopter in rocks to steady out the path.
Right, okay.
So you're saying this is a converted barn?
Yeah.
Is it converted now, or?
Yeah, if you look,
it's got like a big metal sheet on the back.
Yeah, well, I think what you'll find is that they've actually left that to make it look authentic. You look on the left-hand side there, you'll see the living quarters, and when we get round the other side, you'll actually see they've got a courtyard in that. You know, I mean, it's really nice.
It really is off the beaten track, isn't it?
Yeah, it belongs to Clifton Brown, the MP.
Oh right.
Whose land this is round here.
Yeah.
Good old granddad, he was a vestie, which was the meat people, and he did well out of it.
Nice. Huge.
Sandy patches, soil structure. So you're green there, green over there. You've got a light bank through here, hence why you've got much more dead leaves. It's soil structure. You can see that stress of the drought.
And you've just joined us here at Country File with my father.
See, with the conditions now, if you had a drone like you've got and you sent it to the farm
To go and have a look.
you could map where all your sandy patches are.
True. They could be doing that now though, as you speak, you know. It could be the future.
Well, what the farmers are saying is where the midland is, we'll feed it because we know we can get good crops. Where the lighter patches are, the fertiliser spreader will be tied into a computer, and where the lighter spots are, give them less.
Ah.
So you're giving the fertiliser where the bigger potential is, you're giving less where the potential is not so good.
Well, surely if you're saying that's something they could consider, maybe they're already doing it.
They're getting there. I mean,
But even your job that you used to do is now done electronically as well with analytical equipment. I saw a piece on the news. It was actually it was on Country File. I caught it. I don't know how they ended up watching it, but it was all about what you used to do.
yeah, no. You know, I mean, there are agronomists now who use drones rather than walk the fields like I used to
Yeah.
do. They use drones and only walk part of it, and then if they see something that doesn't look quite right on the drone, they walk to that area to see what's wrong.
Makes sense. This is great. So igloos for pigs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a new way of
Look at that. Never seen it before.
yeah, well, it's a cheaper way of basically looking after pigs rather than having them inside. You can then say that your pigs are kept outside, which people like. You can see with the igloos down the bottom there, they've got a sort of a ring round them.
Right.
The idea of that is that when the sows sow, in other words have piglets, they're retained behind the barrier until they're big enough to get over it, and then they're strong enough to sort of not look after themselves but to be around. These guys,
A farmer's getting younger, or is it just me?
I think you're getting older, in fairness.
Look how young they are, Christ!
I say that about doctors. You see some of these doctors.
And he's still at school, mate, yeah.
And I look at them, they're so young, and I say to your mother, I say, crikey, look at him, he's like a young kid. And she says, no, you're just an old
An old man, that's old man, yeah. Hold on. So the question the lads asked me was, up in the northeast, we're driving around Northumberland, there's loads of random patches of small forestry areas. And my response was, I think it's the same reason you just said there. They might be breeding pheasants, partridges, whatever, for shooting perhaps. Oh look, look at that. Oh wow, hold on.
So what they do is they straighten the field off, plant the small copse, as we call them, which is tree banks, and you know, I mean, wildlife takes it. And
so that's kind of what they could be then, what with the lads.
Yeah. No, they
Okay.
could have done it just purely
For the wildlife.
to straighten the field off and the wildlife.
Question answered, boys. There you go. Those patches of land we find for wildlife.
So kilometres that these nice shaped fields so you can get on and do the work. But when they combine, we used to combine, and we used to always, with the old combines, you had them, you know, you wanted to take all the grain, so you'd always cut where the cutter would always come out, so you never left any grain. Now they have 34-foot combines, and the driver sits there and he just flicks a switch, and it's got a sensor, and it'll cut 34 feet exactly and leave no grain.
Right.
Because technology has taken over.
Well, Helen saw them.
Suddenly they get in their thorn and then they suddenly just drop where they are.
Other than some bonding time. I can understand that. So you're putting your hands on the corn there? You're doing a gladiator moment, were you? When he's walking through the cornfields.
The reason it's put there is because the pilgrims on their way to Walsingham used to stop here, and somebody obviously got the bright idea then we should
So they put a stone cross here.
put a stone cross here while they have a rest here.
Oh.
And it's been there for, well, longer than I can remember, and the top part you could see fell down, and a benefactory paid to have it put back together again. So you've got the old part at the bottom, you've got the old part at the top, as you can see by the lichen and what have you, and the bit in the middle obviously is new because it fell down, but it was put there because of the pilgrims.
Yeah.
That's a useless bit of information.
No, but I've got it on camera, it's fantastic.
I just thought you might want to know that.
This is great. We should you need to come on our camping trips. We normally have Andy on ours to come out with fact or fiction about the local area. I don't know if you've noticed that on the videos. So there you go, fact or fiction? Fact. It really is like an episode of Country File with you, isn't it? We got pea pod.
Absolutely, these peas are just ready for bird's eye. They're tender, they're good. The viners will be in here within the next two to 3 days, no later. Otherwise they'll go tough. And they don't want
Yeah,
tough.
so what's this one then?
This one's called the Wailing Woods. And the story goes that 150 years ago, somebody, because it dips in there, it doesn't look like it, but there's big hollows in there, and somebody died in there. And the story is that if you came late at night, early hours of the morning, sometimes you can hear them wailing. So it's called the Wailing Wood.
And did you ever go through there as a kid?
You must be joking, I believe that.
It's been nice. Eh? Bonding time, eh? Eh? Call me daddy.
It's not time to make a change. Just relax, take it easy. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want, you can marry. Look at me, I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, and I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. But take your time, think a lot. Why, think of everything you've got, for you will still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not.